Well, you brought up Joshua Burge. Well, he's become a friend over the last couple of years. We try to do photo shoots together. When he moved to LA, we have an agreement standing now. And if I go out to LA for any reason, he has to make time.
Oh, your shots of him are so great. The one in the Capitol Records in the background and things like that.
That was so cool. He told me that is hanging now in some famous bar on Hollywood Boulevard.
Cannot believe I can't remember the name of that bar. Cool. But
so when did you meet Joshua Burge? And he's, his career now is something that is really interesting to watch because it has traction. But I just am amazed by his talent by watching Relaxer, watching Buzzard, and what was the first film? It was Ape. Thank you.
And the movie made Coyote before that, which is our first short film. Yeah, and it's the only
one I haven't caught, just to be fully candid. But he really has some range that's quiet, and it seems to fit with your writing style somehow. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you feel about him? Because he's been the star of so many of your films.
Have you seen him play in Chance Jones?
He was sort of out. I'm a little bit older, so I was out of like the bar scene around town and seeing club dates and things like that when he was playing. And then by the time he and I connected, he was already out of music pretty much.
Yeah, so I first saw him at, I went to Grand Valley State University back in like the late 90s, and he would play at the coffee shop across the street. And we were like, who is this Bob Dylan looking dude? And we kind of just kept up on, he was always playing solo shows, and he started a band called Chance Jones. He was going by the name Chance Jones, and he started a band called Chance Jones.
I remember the buzz about the band. Like there was a good 2 years where he had quite a following locally.
Yeah, they were playing really big shows, and people would turn out, and I was one of them. I was like, got into them, and you just see this dude on stage, and it's like he was all over the place, and people were just looking at him. You know what I mean? Like, you just look at this guy.
Well, he loves it. When I photograph him, like there's very few people that you can photograph where almost every frame, there's something there. It may not always be the winner, but like if I took just a single frame, I'd be happy with it if I wasn't trying to break them down and pick out my favorite 3 shots from a shoot.
Yeah, and that's what I saw when I would go see them. I was like, I don't know if this dude can act, but I just need to put him in front of a camera, and maybe we'll have a movie. So Coyote, I had written for him, and intentionally, there's no dialogue in that movie. He doesn't say anything because I didn't know if he could, remember lines or he could emote.
Right.
But I was like, if we just look at him for 20 minutes, this would be good. And it was great, and it was kind of like the first time we were both like, or at least I was like, yeah, this is the kind of movie I want to make. This is good. Let's keep this going. And then so I was like, let's just do it. And I actually never write for him because I don't want Josh Burge. I want
your character.
I want the character, and I want to challenge him to step up and do something different.
Because every character's been different. There's similarities I'll go into that I think there might be parallels, but he's a different character in each one, no doubt. And the storyline drives it that way, and the strength of your writing drives it that way. But like he's really able to. I think when you took someone who's pretty much unschooled and just has all that that latent talent as an actor, and has the camera presence too.
Yeah, I mean, because he's a musician, he's a performer. Yeah. He's a performer, and he's just doing a different kind of performing in front of the camera, and he's got rhythm, and he understands the importance of silence. Like when you're not saying things, that's really when I want to look at you and just and so he has that.